Hello and welcome to Tune in English, the place where English learners like you can tune in, listen up, and level up your language skills anytime, anywhere. Whether you're cooking, cleaning, working out, or just relaxing, our episodes are designed to fit into your lifestyle. Just press play and let English become a part of your daily routine. Each episode is packed with real-life conversations, fun dialogues, and natural-sounding English that helps you improve your listening skills, vocabulary, and pronunciation, all while enjoying engaging and easy-to-follow content. From everyday chats to interesting stories and useful role plays, we've got something new every week to keep you learning and entertained. So, if you're ready to make English a part of your life, not just your study time, then you're in the right place. And don't forget, if you like what you hear, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a new episode. The more you tune in, the more you'll learn. Let's learn, listen, and grow together right here on Tune in English.
Lesson 9. I have a sore throat. Page 22. Conversation. A. Listen. What is Layla's problem? What does Tracy suggest?
Hi, Tracy. I'm not feeling too well.
Oh? What's the matter, Layla?
I have a sore throat.
That's too bad. I hope it's not the flu. Have you seen a doctor?
No, I'm fine, really. I think I just have a cold.
You have a fever. Why don't you go home and rest?
Good idea. Can you take notes for me in class?
Sure. I hope you feel better soon.
Thanks.
Page 23. Listening. A and B. 1.
So how was your weekend?
It was so-so. Look what I did.
That looks really painful. What happened?
I was playing tennis and I fell.
Oh, no. And does it hurt?
Oh, yeah. Luckily, I didn't break it. I went to a doctor. She took an X-ray and just put a bandage on it. But it's really difficult to hold anything. I can't even write or type with it.
I would think it's a good idea not to use it at all.
I guess.
2.
Did that medicine I gave you do any good?
Well, I feel a bit better today.
That's good.
But it hasn't completely gone away. I'm sure it was the fish I had at the restaurant. I don't think it was very fresh.
Yeah, it was probably that. The chicken I had was fine.
I don't think I want to go back there.
Try not to eat anything too oily or spicy for a few days. Just rice and soup would be good. And drink lots of water.
3.
How do I look?
Not too good. They're both really red, especially the left one.
Still?
I'm afraid so. Are they sore?
Not at all. And I can still see perfectly fine.
Why don't you get some medicine for it? You don't want it to get any worse.
I suppose.
Better yet, I suggest seeing a doctor. You can't be too careful.
Do you think it was the contacts?
Maybe. It's a good idea to wear your glasses for a while.
4.
I need another aspirin. It's not going away. Actually, I think it's getting worse.
That's not good. Why don't you put a cold cloth on your forehead?
Good idea.
And I'll turn off this light. The bright lights don't help.
Thanks.
Why don't you go and lie down in bed?
Okay.
And I'll check on you in a little while.
Lesson 10. What should I do? Page 24. Conversation. A. Listen. What does Louisa think Alex should do? What does she think he shouldn't do?
I've been so tired lately. I never seem to have enough energy. Should I join a gym?
Gyms can be expensive. There are simple ways to exercise at home.
Like what?
If I were you, I'd climb the stairs or dance to music. You should do something active that you enjoy. Are you getting enough sleep?
Sure. I sleep about 10 hours a day.
That's too much. Getting too much sleep can make you feel tired. You should try to sleep 8 hours a day.
Page 24. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 2 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
I've been so tired lately. I never seem to have enough energy. Should I join a gym?
Gyms can be expensive. There are simple ways to exercise at home.
Like what? What would you do?
If I were you, I'd climb the stairs or dance to music. You should do something active that you enjoy. Are you getting enough sleep?
Sure. I sleep about 10 hours a day, but I'm still tired.
That's too much. Getting too much sleep can make you feel tired. You should try to sleep 8 hours a day.
Lesson 11. I'd love to try that. Page 26. Conversation. A. Listen. Why is Peter interested in ballroom dancing? Why is Rachel interested in Tai Chi?
I really need to get more exercise.
Me too. We could take classes at the sports center. There's racquetball, boxing, swimming.
Oh, I wouldn't really like those. They seem like a lot of hard work.
Well, how about a class in ballroom dancing? I'd love to try that.
Really? Why is that?
Because I'd learn something new, and I can do it with someone else.
I think it would be boring. I'd like to try something more relaxing, like Tai Chi.
Page 27. Listening A and B. Number 1.
I've always wanted to try this. This would be perfect for me because I love the water and like to be on my own a lot. I like it because you don't need too much equipment, just a boat and a paddle. I wouldn't want to go too far, at least until I build my upper body strength. And I'd like to try it on a lake, not in the ocean. It looks like a very peaceful activity, if you know what I mean.
Number 2.
I think this is a pretty common game. Or I guess it's a sport, actually. My older brother plays a lot, but I've never tried it. I'm a very competitive person, and this looks like nonstop action. To be honest, I'd like to beat my brother. It also just looks fun, so I hope to try it soon. My friend has a table at his house, so maybe he'll let me play sometime.
Number 3.
I've wanted to try this for a long time. It looks so relaxing, but I'm sure it's hard work too. There's a sports center in town with an indoor swimming pool that offers classes 3 times a week. I don't think I'd want to go that often, but maybe once or twice a week. None of my friends do this, so it might be a good way to meet some new people. I'm not a very good swimmer, but I don't think that matters.
Number 4.
I would so love to do this. It goes back thousands of years, so there is an interesting tradition around it. Of course, In the past, it was hunting, but that doesn't interest me. I do it just with regular targets. I remember I saw it on TV at the Olympic Games a couple of years ago and found it fascinating. It doesn't look easy at all. I'd like to try it because I want to get into something that requires discipline.
Lesson 12. Soccer is more exciting. Page 28. Conversation. A. Listen. What does Doug think of tennis? Who prefers golf to tennis?
So, I just got this great new sports channel. All sports, all the time.
Cool. So, what should we watch?
Let's see. How about tennis?
Is it okay if we watch something different? Tennis is kind of boring to watch.
Sure. Golf is more interesting than tennis, don't you think?
Not really. I think golf is less interesting than tennis. I do like soccer. It's my favorite.
Mine too. But there are no soccer games today. Say, do you want to go for a walk?
Page 28. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 2 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
So, I just got this great new sports channel. All sports, all the time.
Cool. So, what should we watch?
Let's see. How about tennis? I love tennis.
Is it okay if we watch something different? Tennis is kind of boring to watch.
Sure. Golf is more interesting than tennis, don't you think?
Not really. I think golf is less interesting than tennis. I do like soccer. It's my favorite.
Mine too. But there are no soccer games today. Say, do you want to go for a walk? I can use the exercise.
Lesson 13. I can write pretty well. Page 32. Conversation. A. Listen. What are Josh and Lily good at? What aren't they good at?
So, how's school going?
Well, I'm getting mostly A's and B's, but I'm not doing so well in Portuguese. I'm not very good at languages, I guess.
No one is good at every subject.
I suppose. So, are your classes going okay?
My accounting class is hard. I don't think I'm very good with numbers, but my literature teacher says I'm a good writer.
You'd make a great journalist.
As long as I don't write about numbers.
Page 32. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 2 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
So, how's school going? How are your grades?
Well, I'm getting mostly A's and B's, but I'm not doing so well in Portuguese. I'm not very good at languages, I guess.
No one is good at every subject. I wouldn't worry.
I suppose. So, are your classes going okay?
My accounting class is hard. I don't think I'm very good with numbers. But my literature teacher says I'm a good writer.
You'd make a great journalist.
As long as I don't write about numbers.
Lesson 14. I'd have to have... Page 34. Conversation. A. Listen. What kind of business does Katie want to start? What does she need?
I want to start my own business after I graduate.
Really?
I just need to have some money to get started. and I need to have a fresh idea.
Do you have any ideas?
I'd like to sell healthy lunches to people in offices, things like sandwiches and salads.
Do you think it would be difficult to get started?
Well, I would need a good kitchen, but I wouldn't have to have a car. I could use a bicycle.
Good idea.
Say, I'm looking for a business partner. Are you interested?
Page 35. Listening. A and B.
First, I want to thank your teacher, Mrs. Perez, for letting me talk to you today about being a model. Now, there are different types of models. For example, there are fashion models and print models. For any type of modeling, you need to have clear skin and healthy hair. You have to look healthy. But you don't have to be thin to be a successful model. If we only think of fashion modeling, yes, it's important. But there are many models that we consider plus size, and these models are more typical of the average person. Finally, you don't have to have a college degree, but I encourage you all to get a degree. A model's career can be short, and you will want to have another set of skills to fall back on.
Hi, everyone. I am a concierge. I work at a hotel and I help guests. I make travel arrangements, give advice on local restaurants, deliver messages, that kind of thing. So if you're interested in a career as a concierge, what skills do you need to have? Well, you need to be friendly. No one wants to talk to an unfriendly concierge. Also, you have to know the area around the hotel or the city. A concierge often gives directions. You don't usually have to work late at night. That's another thing I like about the job, the hours. We mostly work during the day. That's when our guests need us most. Finally, you will notice I am wearing a uniform. You have to wear a uniform, of course. So if you don't want to wear a uniform at your job, this isn't the job for you.
Hello. From what I am wearing, can anyone guess what my job is? No? Well, I'm an architect. There are a lot of things that are necessary if you want to be an architect. We design buildings, so many people think we don't need to know about interior design. Not true. We do. And another thing we need to be good at is math. So if you want to be an architect, keep taking those algebra and geometry classes. You also have to be able to work on a team. We work with all kinds of people. Some think architects spend all their time alone, and again, this is not true. That's what I like about my job, working with others. Now, an architect needs a lot of education. And yes, you need a license. It's necessary since architects have to design safe buildings for people to live and work in.
Lesson 15. I travel for free. Page 36. Conversation. A. Listen. What is Keiko's job? What does Keiko like about her new job?
Hi, Keiko. Are you enjoying your new job?
Yeah, so far so good. I get to meet lots of interesting people.
You're a concierge, right?
Yes, I work for the new hotel downtown.
Do you get to use your language skills?
I do. I use both my French and English.
And how's the salary?
Well, I'm still in training, but I'll get a raise when I'm done.
Page 37. Listening. A and B. 1.
I thought I wouldn't enjoy the job when I first started. I don't really like working at night. But I didn't have a choice, since I'm one of the new guys. At first, I was worried about sitting down all day, and I don't know the city very well. Luckily, with GPS, it's very easy to take people where they want to go. Most of my trips are short distances, or to the airport. Some of the people I drive are really interesting.
2.
I really like my job because I've always loved food. I'm learning a lot about how to make some really great dishes in the kitchen. And we get great food for free. That's the best thing. It can get really stressful at times. But the atmosphere is nice there, and I'm working with a great group of people.
3.
It's kind of a fun job if you enjoy selling things. We have a great range of stuff in the store, and I love seeing all the latest designs when they come in. However, I wish I had a different boss. This guy is always bothering me to try to get people to buy things. I prefer to let customers take their time. No one wants to feel pressured, you know?
4.
I've always enjoyed working in a place like this. It's really popular with kids. They love to come and look at what we have. They always want to pick them up and play with them, so it's kind of fun. Especially the baby ones. I love playing with them too. The only thing I don't like is that it takes me about 2 hours to get here. I really should move and live closer to my work.
And that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Swiss cheese. We hope you enjoyed it and picked up some useful English along the way. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to Tune in English so you never miss another conversation, story, or lesson. Catch you next time. Keep listening, keep learning, and remember, every day is a chance to improve your English. See you soon.